Alright, so here's my 2019 MSX125. I'm doing a technically a long-term review on it. I've actually owned 6 of these bikes. I've owned 2 2019 SFs, a 2017, 2 2015s, and 1 2014. So I've had a bunch of them, and I think they're beautiful bikes. I think they're really fun just for riding around the city. I had a stretched one and I got it up to about 75 miles per hour on the interstate, and I was laying down on it, so top speed, that's probably right around there for those. But I just wanted to go over a few things a lot of things we've done with it. I've got the seat redone at Vanessa's Upholstery. Beautiful. They did an amazing job, really. This is really nice. I like that. We got a new taillight for it, new turn signals. It has a Suzuki clutch kit in it, aftermarket oil pump. I got a new Speedo case. This one was scratched up. I got some bar end mirrors on it too. And also, here's one more thing too. This is like the cherry on top. This M4 for an R6, and we had this other aftermarket exhaust on. And what I did was I went and I got ceramic coating, high temp ceramic coating, and did the entire exhaust. And I will also get a review on the exhaust, not in just a minute. It actually sounds really, really nice. But this bike is a great bike. I think it's really fun for commuting. Highways, no way. I mean, I even think like a 300 is almost just too small for the highways here in the US. I think a 500, 650, those are great for the highways, but these are just not there yet. If you needed to take it like really quick and get off a few exits away or whatever, yeah, that's all right. But the LEDs are great. This left turn signal was lit when you had the bike on. The right turn signal wasn't. So I just went ahead and made it where none of them light up, but only for the turn signals, so they don't stay lit up. I think that they might do that on these smaller bikes because they're so small, but I didn't want to get stopped by an officer saying that one of my headlights was off because I only had 2 on and they're supposed to be 3 when they're really turn signals. I just didn't want to mess with that crap. We got a little shorty lever on it. I think it's great. Some pro taper bars. This thing is a really neat bike, and they're really easy to work on. I've probably rode maybe 30,000 miles with them, and I've taken them all across Oklahoma. Now, I haven't drove the Z125 yet, so I can't like say anything on those, but I don't think that they're not anywhere near as durable. I'm sure that they're definitely right up here with the Grom. Both of them look like really great bikes. I like this one. The SF model is my favorite model. It's going to be kind of hard getting rid of it, but I'm gonna have to. I was trying to rent some bikes. I was trying to get the bikes that I've had before in the past because I don't have any more videos on them. Some of my friends have videos of me on their phones with my other bikes, but I don't have any. I lost my SD cards and my phone, so I've been trying to rent bikes, and nobody wanted to rent me bikes, so I finally just went ahead and found this one and decided to just buy it, and if I had to move or go anywhere, then I'd just sell it. But yeah, they're pretty great bikes. They're really easy to work on. Everything is just right there. There's not even an oil filter. There's an oil screen. Everything right there is for the oil change. Super simple. To take the exhaust off, it's just 2 bolts that go up into the head, of course, and then yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Very simple. There's a lot of things I like about the bike. I can get well over, I think probably about 100 to 160 miles on a tank, and it's only costing me about $3.50 to fill up. So it's great. I love the display. The display is nice. I don't like the new 2023 displays, but I love these displays. These are really cool, and it shows the RPMs too. It's amazing. Even for passengers, I think they said like the weight, I don't know, it's right up almost at 300 pounds, like the capacity you should be putting on here. And we did that like I don't know, maybe 4 days ago. I had a passenger on the back, and we tallied up to almost 300 pounds, and it was doing completely fine throughout the city and stuff. And we even got up to like 55 miles per hour. So not really too much of a difference, but I also weigh about 180. So, but yeah, everything is relatively simple with the bike. The chain, take that cover off for the counter sprocket, rear sprocket. So with one of my 2015s, we had a different system for this, and it was really simple. I can't remember how it went, but if you could get an aftermarket one of these, that would be really nice. There's not going to be much complaints about the bike whatsoever. Like I said, there's a lot of cool things I like about the bike. The seat's not too comfy, but I mean, you can get an aftermarket seat. Even I actually had an aftermarket seat too, with more cushion, and it still didn't really help it. So that's one thing that you might think about. And this right here, mine's a little bent, but yeah, those were the two. I think those are going to be the only two issues I have with, I want to say, just Groms in general. If you're wanting a beginner bike, this is a really good beginner bike. I mean, I would even say 300s are good beginner bikes. I would try like shying away from the full fairing ones for beginner bikes unless you're really set on it, and like you're okay with putting more money into it. But usually for beginner bikes, you're not wanting to put too much into. These are great. The CRF 250Ls are great. WR 250s, all the Z125s, they're all really good beginner bikes, and they really do help. And even actually, I started on a 200, basically. It was a 1972 Suzuki TS185, and I went to a CRF 250L, really not much of a power difference. But I went straight from the 250 to a 1000. I had a 2007 FZ1N. I went from the 1000 back to a 125, my 2014 Grom, and I learned so much more with one of these. There's just, I think with what I really like with a lot of these bikes, like especially moving from one to another, almost every, I want to say pretty much every bike has a different feel to it. There's something you can learn from every single different bike. Even if it's just, it could be the same bike, but it could have an extended swing arm, you know what I mean? And I've seen people do some really cool things like the the 300 swap. I've even saw a guy with an MT-07 swap, and now there's a guy with an 1199 Panigale swapping one of those. And do I know how that's gonna work? I'm not sure. I want to see what he does with that. So, but they're really cool. The stock bars, I don't, so I guess that's something that you can really think about. The stock bars are one thing that you might want to change. It's kind of just a preference thing. I kind of like Renthal bars better than Pro Taper because I don't like all of these stickers and, I mean, painting, sorry, not stickers. With the Grom, it fits it. But on regular bikes and stuff, I like Renthal because it just says Renthal in one spot, and throughout the rest, it's all black. It's really clean. Also, if you're looking at the 2014, 2015 model, 2016 model ones, or 2013 through 16, whatever, if you even like think about like, dang, it's going to cost a lot of money if I wreck that thing, these do not cost a lot to replace. And you can even find fairings on eBay for like a full fairing kit for like $150, $200. So really, it's not bad. The tires, I don't know what the crap we got on them right now, but these aren't terrible. But you can get some Shinkos for like $45, somewhere around there. From 1 to 10, how amazing and reliable this bike is, it is literally like a 9.9. I don't think it gets too much better than this. Honda, I mean, crap, even like the R6s, like, you know how they discontinued the R6s. There's a point when these bikes get to where they're so nice and they're so well built and reliable that if you keep trying to change them, you're just going to go downhill. And that's kind of what's happening with the Groms right now. And just like the R6s, if they were to sit there and they keep continuing trying to make the R6 better than what it already is, they risk completely destroying the reputation. Okay, well, here we go. I'm gonna turn on the bike for you guys, show you guys what the crap this exhaust sounds like. It sounds really nice, actually. I also have some videos with me riding around on it. The last 2 videos I uploaded, I was riding around downtown with it. So that's one. You can look up there. If you're going to listen to the exhaust sound, the best way to do it is to plug some headphones in. I did an oil change too, but yep, pretty neat bike. Okay, that was it. If you're not stunning them out or anything like that, you should be fine for 20,000, 30,000 miles. They're small engines, and if you really are trying to expand the life of these bikes, you could just keep replacing them. The engines don't even cost much if you blow them too. I would not suggest messing around with crap like that, but they're trying to blow them purposely. But yeah, really cheap with insurance. I'm paying $70 for an entire year, and that's with roadside assistance add-on too. I only have liability, but I'm only 22. Of course my record's clean, but this is, when I was 21, it was the same price. That was it. I need to make some reviews on R6 and some other bikes, so if you guys want to stay tuned for that, then I'll try letting everybody know when the freaking next one comes out.